And welcome. I am excited to start off the month of August with a, well, it's not really a review, it's more like a first drive of Replica XT. I have Replica. Replica is it's a delay by Native Instruments, and Replica XT is I guess the higher powered version of it, kind of like they have Supercharger and Supercharger GT. That's a compressor, but anyway, okay, so let's test this. Well, let's first just play a little bit of this as is. I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I could run this race and finish all alone. Now it's hard to run when you don't know the trail. Okay, we'll stop there for now. It's just to get a feel for it dry. You notice it's pretty flat. There's no reverb. There's no. I don't really have many good reverbs in Reaper. I'm not even using this tuner here. There is a reverb built into Reaper, but it sounds kind of. Well, maybe I need to work with it some more. It sounds kind of computery. If that's a word. Okay, Replica XT. I'm just gonna try it on the lead vocal first. Now, because I'm using the demo version, this only works for about 30 minutes. Sorry. Okay. So we're gonna choose to run demo, and I played around with this a little bit, and I think I like 1/4 inch. Now this has several different modes. This has it has vintage digital, it has digital, and it has some. Let's see, it's modern. If I can get this to change here, tape, and what's the other one? Analog, diffusion, vintage digital. Yeah, replica. The first Replica had that, so we're back to tape. Okay, I want to choose 1/4 inch. Now here are the styles. So you have modern, analog, tape, vintage digital, and diffusion. So I believe if it will respond here. Yes, okay, 1/4 inch was the one that I like. Now, how do I get it to close that? Oh, the close button. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to adjust some of these parameters. There's several different parameters. Okay, this is ping pong. This is type of delay. We have it on straight. I'm going to go to ducking, and I have played with this a little bit, so it isn't the first drive, but it is still experimental. And so I am liking what I've heard so far from it, though. Okay. All right, let's see what that sounds like. I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I could run this race. Okay, let's solo the lead because it seems to be struggling here. I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I could run this race and finish all alone. Now it's hard to run when you don't know the trail. Okay. This may not be the best one for this song. It's a little bit faster, so you probably want something a little more. Okay, we're in classics. So we got 1/4 inch, dotted phase, prime mover. What's that like? Okay, well, let's try this one. Hello. Real real world stuff here.
I've been trying too long on my own.
Okay, that's nice, but not the sound I want for this. Let's go ahead and grab... What should we grab? Artists. Well, let's look at artists. Oh, okay, so these are artist presets. It did say it has some artist presets. And so we have Chris Shaw, and I don't know how to pronounce that next one, Marcus. I'm afraid to try that one. Beer. I'm not really sure. Richard Devine. Oh, how did I get David out of that? Richard Devine, or Divine, Roger Lyons. Okay, lo-fi, dirty oil tank, analog broken, ring. What's a ring echo? We'll just wait for it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's see what that sounds like.
I've been trying too long on my own.
Clearly not the one for this song. Okay, but you can either have something really nice or you can mangle the sound. Let's try this. Ring echo. What's that sound like? Oh wait, no. I switched it, didn't I? I have to wait for it. Okay. Let's wait. There we go. Okay. Just give it a shot.
I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I could run this race and finish all alone. Now it's hard to run when you...
I actually like that. That's except for the little artifacts, because direct sound is struggling to keep up. Now I tried using what do they call it? Wasapi. And it won't do it for some reason, so I just have to leave it here. And we do have latency, 42 milliseconds. Once I do figure out how to capture the output from the Scarlett, it'll be a little more smooth instead of this thing. Anyway, okay, so that's a nice roomy sound. Let's try the next one. Down Under. That was probably not very good, but the effect Down Under. We'll use that effect now. And now I'm switching it, mixing accents up. Oh, there it is. Good. And so now, hang on. Okay, real world, real interruptions. Okay. Okay, let's take a listen to that. So hit play.
I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I can run this race.
Wow, that's very much under there. Soft clouds. I think I remember I did use this on a piano, I think, something like that. So, okay, soft clouds. Let's take a listen to that.
I've been trying too long on my own.
That is huge. And it doesn't sound computery like the other. In fact, let me actually try that just as a comparison. Reverb, where are you? Reverb, there you are. Okay, we'll turn off Replica, of course, and then we will choose a preset like Sweet Verb. This may play smoother, but it's still kind of metallic.
I've been trying too long on my own.
Ooh, very loud. Ugh. Okay, so that's the stock reverb. From Reverb, we'll just close that. And we'll go back, yes, run the demo. Okay, soft cloud, so clearly... let's try tape verb. I remember Gymnasius, though. I think I used that on one mix of Silent Night. I'll wait for it. So Replica runs $99 for the full version, and you can get the if you have Replica, you can upgrade for $49, and it's very they call it a comprehensive all-in-one solution for intricate rhythms, mixing tricks, and more. And so a straightforward interface makes dialing in sounds fast and intuitive. I've certainly found that it didn't take too long to change things. I usually go through all the presets first before I start tweaking things, so that's kind of what I'm doing now. So it is a multi-mode delay with 5 delay modes, which I believe we went through already. We have the modern, vintage, digital, analog, tape, and diffusion. And let's see. So, and these are model delay modes. Crisp digital repeats, analog warmth, and experimental textures, like some of those ones that seem to add a second voice. And I'm sure there's a lot more. I haven't scratched the surface of all the presets yet. Okay, and the interface, definitely like the interface. And you can put it on single instruments or entire mixes. Right now we're just trying single instruments, in this case, my voice. So, okay. So you can go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. And we'll take a listen to this tape verb, see what it sounds like.
I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I could run this race and finish all alone. Now it's hard to run when you don't know the trail, and it's impossible to fly when you don't have wings. Father, take me under your wings, be my wingman, be my wingman.
Okay. Alright, well, there's a lot. Oh, I wonder what this one sounds like. Probably doesn't help if you aren't that to begin with. Okay, and again, we're waiting. So, okay. Alright, now I see. It seems like we have 2 delay times here. Of course, we have the feedback, which I'm familiar with from Replica feedback percentage. And you have these two delays. And, delay times, and you have your saturation, your depth, your rate. I think this is for modulation. Stereo, we can probably change that to mono. Yes, we can. I'll leave it on stereo because this is a stereo vocal track, which I need to convert to mono because it just should be. So, okay. Well, let's give this a listen.
I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I could run this race and finish all alone.
Okay, doesn't work for this song, but I can see using that on another type of project. There's a lot of distortion up in the top end there. Wormhole, I think I've been through that one. Bucket Room. Okay, let's see. Rhythmic odd 8. Fuse heartbeat. Something about this is it does sync to your session tempo, the BPM. It will sync up with that, so you can see right here, sync. You can turn that off and it'll just do whatever it wants. But I think I like having it synced that way, with being in time with everything, especially if you have something more rhythmic. Alright, here we go.
I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I can run this race.
Okay, I could see using this on an instrument that doesn't have words, like an actual instrument instead of voice. Wow, and it keeps going. Listen to that. Okay, I'm at your vocal. This is where I should have been to begin with, right? Okay. Because this is a vocal. In fact, oh, it's ready. Okay, here we go. I have to wait for the rest of it to catch up. Come on now. There we go.
I've been trying too long on my own,
I like that.
thinking I could run this race and finish all alone. Now it's hard to run when you don't know the trail, and it's impossible to fly when you don't have wings. Father, take me under your wings, be my wingman, my wingman.
Okay, I see. So I'm going to take that, because I want it to be on both of them. What I should do actually is, here's a nice trick that I like to use. Let's go ahead and remove it from there. Let's create another track, and we'll call it lead vocal effects. Okay, and then come in here and we'll bring go to the sends, or in this case receives. What did you just do? Okay, better save changes before I have a meltdown here. Okay. Huh. It doesn't seem to want to do anything. Okay, well, I'll try it from here. Okay, there we go. So I'll add a new send, and we will send it to lead vocal effects. Okay, and then I'll turn off the master send, because we'll do the wet dry mix within that thing. And then let's see, which one was it? It was chorus mix, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll come here, and we will say, whenever it shows up, we will say turn off the master send, and we will send it to lead vocal effects. So now we go down to lead vocal effects, we click effects, and we bring in the Replica XT, which is somewhere hereabouts. There it is. If you're wondering, the window for my choosing effects is popping up on my primary monitor, and I'm only capturing one, so it's much easier to only capture one at a time. That way I'm sure what resolution it'll be. Okay, run demo. Okay, we'll go back to vocal, because we're dealing with vocals. So pop vocal. Okay. Alright. Now, get this thing to respond. Come to me. Move over. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and hit play.
I've been trying too long on my own, thinking I could run this race and finish all alone. Now it's hard to run when you don't know the trail, and it's impossible to fly when you don't have wings. Father, take me under your wings, be my wingman, be my wingman.
Okay, I want to hear what that sounds like without the other track. Sounds pretty good in context. We're just gonna solo that. Okay.
Father, take me under your wings, be my wingman, be my wingman.
Okay, I like that. So I'll probably keep experimenting with this. As you can see, there's a lot more presets to go through. I just thought I'd share a little bit of my experience with it, and I will come to understand it even more as I continue to work with it. All right, thank you for watching, and comment on, I guess, what you thought of Replica, or any other VSTs that you'd like me to look at. I'll try to look at them if I can. And yeah, thanks for watching.